So we have joined our rogues, the leaders of the South and Southeast Compass. I have joined in the holding room of Dane's Nightbreak cell. Sir Lightbringer has brought them into the room and confiscated their weapons or anything that the rogues or Dane could use to escape.
Nice.
There is a jailer. It's like so he's a special warden. He's really just there just in case things go sideways. He has brought out Dane's armor and laid it across the table. Dane's armor and weapons across the table, and we're going to join our rogues. I use the term that I don't really say our heroes, but our rogues, as they're about to examine the armor. Lightbringer is about to leave and guard outside because that's what he's basically been doing the past week, is coming in, wearing down Dane, and making sure personally that no one's coming in and out because they don't know who to trust of all the people because they had people that joined them, threw down their arms. They don't really know who's really 100% on their side except for a few people. So Sir Lightbringer comes up. He's like, "Now, if you all need anything, I'm going to be right outside the door. I will not open the door unless you know the knock to open the door."
Okay, that sounds good. I appreciate this opportunity, Sir Lightbringer.
He said, "Now understand, if that knock does not come at the door the correct way, this room will be purged."
Okay, so let's go over the knock real quick. That way we're not confused.
So yes, he goes over. I want you to just roll performance.
Okay.
To make sure that you remember it.
Oh, 7.
So he's like he goes over the knock again to make sure that you have remembered it. And again, roll performance again to make sure that you've remembered it.
There we go. Non-nat 20.
Then yes, it's just yeah, like you just wanted to give a good look. Apparently, it might have been hard to see, through the armor and everything. So
I think his other comment kind of like shook me up. Like I was like, okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, like you were a little surprised that that everyone's going to get killed. So like we was like, again, if you need me, it's like I expect the knock. So
okay.
So
Thank you so much.
he leaves and closes the door. And again, a very similar seal appears on the door. That's almost like the seal that you heard about that Dane is being. So again, what's before you is Dane's armor laid across the table along with her mighty mace. Well, there is a deep pearl orb.
So I'm gonna tell Shadowscar to inspect the armor for any kind of maybe thieves' cant or any kind of symbols from the compass, just to kind of see if he wants to check kind of what material and make sure it's the dragon scales that he has heard about. And then I'm gonna look at the hammer. I'm gonna pick the hammer up and to kind of look at it and see, kind of think about the bishop and kind of just see if I can connect with him.
The guard comes over and tells you you can inspect the hammer, but don't pick it up because again, we don't want anyone wielding weapons in here, and they've tried not to actually touch it. Like it's on a table. But they they basically carry. It's laying on like a mat that they've carried it in and out, and they've not like laid hands on it, except for getting it off of her.
Okay. I can appreciate appreciate that. I appreciate you letting me know, Warden.
Well, your passive probably also goes, well, you don't really know about that weapon anyway.
I know.
Maybe it's not a good idea to touch it.
It might not be. You could be right. So I'm just gonna kind of, because it does have the orb on it. So the orb is, we've already seen from the bishop, is not good. So I'm just gonna kind of look over the orb, and as I look over it and kind of focus on it, I'm gonna try to connect with the bishop and see if he will, if he can give me some insight on the hammer at all.
All right. Well, let's roll for insight.
I like it. Oh, 18.
So are you looking into the orb and also trying to connect with the bishop at the same time? Or are you just trying to connect? You're trying to connect the bishop to see the orb.
Yes, that's what I was like.
Yeah.
Because he said before he can see through my eyes, so I'm kind of like.
So you're like staring at the orb, and like you're looking at it, trying to go through, and you're trying to focus. So hopefully, that the bishop can do it. And while you're there, it's almost like you becomes uber focused, and to where everything sort of leaves, and all you see is like this orb, and it's almost like it's coming closer to your face. And like it's coming closer. It's like it's filling the room. and it's almost like now you're starting to go into it, looking, and now you're almost completely surrounded by black. Like your eyes are there, but you can't move. It's like you're going through.
Okay.
And you hear you hear a voice.
Do I know this voice?
You think it's the bishop, but roll for insight again.
Okay. Oh my gosh, 3. Yeah.
I won't say you assume it's the bishop.
Okay, I like that.
Because that's what you were trying to do.
Right.
So it's like you assume. Do you say anything or?
If this is the bishop talking to me right now, is this the same type of orb that we have seen before?
So there's something speaks back, and it says tread carefully. So that is the bishop's voice.
Yes, that does sound like the bishop.
Yes. And at this point, you see what looks like there's someone deeper into the orb, like it's almost like head and shoulders from behind with a cloak, like a cloak over their head.
Intriguing.
It's like they're coming out of the shadow into the light. Like the deeper you stare.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead after I have stared all the time and like all this. I'm gonna go and try to look away from the orb, kind of.
It's like you try to look away, but it's nothing but black. It's like you have looked into the orb.
Okay, can I tell anything else? I don't want to hear. Can I tell anything else about the hooded figure?
It's just a hooded. It's a like I said. You see where you're focused into the orb. It's like shoulders and up. You see that like that, and it's cloaked.
So, he said tread carefully. I'm gonna try to speak to the bishop again since he was just speaking to me, and I'm gonna ask him, what is this that I'm experiencing right now?
So you try, but you hear a slightly different voice, and it goes, "Why are you here?"
So I'm gonna say, where is here?
Roll for persuasion.
Okay.
Um, and what did you say? Like
I napped 20 on that. I said, where is here?
oh, where it's like where is here? And it goes, my soul.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Oh, well, I don't want to be here. To be honest with you now. But since I am here, who was building this hammer for you? What and why were they building it?
It's like it goes, I'm lost.
Why do you say that you're lost?
I don't know where I am.
Well, can you tell me who you are?
So I am the Duke.
The Duke of who?
The Duke.
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more information if I'm gonna help you find where you are.
So the cloak figure, the head and shoulders are still there, and it turns slightly. Like you can see the shoulders turn ever so slightly.
Okay. Can you tell me about yourself, Duke?
It's like where am I?
I can't tell you that. I'm not really sure where I am right now either.
You're in my soul.
Okay, fair enough. Well then, I'm in where the same boat. I don't know. I might be in your soul, but I have no clue where you are.
So we're on a boat.
Oh, this is bad.
Are we at sea?
Maybe. Possibly.
Of insanity.
Can you tell me anything about the boat?
It's like, are we on the sea?
Sure.
It's like, what sea?
I'm not sure.
It's like, is this your boat?
I don't think it's my boat. It might be your boat. Do you have a boat?
It's it turns a little bit more.
Ooh, okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay.
It's like, do you know where I am?
Well, it sounds like you are at sea.
I am at sea.
Yes, it sounds like it. Maybe you're not, but if you're on a boat and you're the Duke, you could be at sea. Do you happen to know anyone named the Bishop?
The bishop
Yes.
lost.
What do you mean lost?
Lost.
Did you lose the Bishop?
Lost long ago.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, Duke, you're on a boat. Is there anyone else around you?
You.
Me? That's it?
It's like soul waits for me.
Oh. Soul waits for you.
Like, so did you send to Soul?
Okay. What do you mean did I send to Soul?
It's like, did I send to Soul?
Maybe.
So did I send you to Soul? And it turns a little bit more.
Ooh.
It's like its head has turned a little bit. You still can't see its face.
I can't see if I can. I think maybe your soul, maybe. I don't know how.
So if you did, what is my name?
Your name is the Duke.
So it's like what is my name? The Duke is what. It's like.
Um. Oh no.
So it starts turning more.
Can I see the spaceship?
Nope. It's about halfway there. It's all obscured in shadow. So it's turning.
Oh my gosh. Do you have any do you have any siblings? I still know. I shouldn't know what your name is, but I don't know what your name is yet. Do you have any siblings?
It's 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 like you don't know who I am. it's like it's like it's like you are not allowed to use my power. You are not allowed to be in my soul. So it's now turned around and facing you. You can't. It like the face is obscured. It's like it's just like I said. The hood's way down. It's like it would probably be as low as like about someone's lip level, but you can't see anything. Whereas there should be something. It's all obscured.
Right.
So,
So before he says anything else,
it's coming
ask
closer.
if he could help create this world.
It's like it's coming closer. It's like it's coming closer to your face. It's like you no longer see shoulders. It's like you see.
I can't see the face yet, though.
You can't see the face. Oh, you see teeth now.
Oh,
the only thing you see white, very very white teeth because everything else is dark, but you can see the teeth.
Okay, I know he told me a name.
So it's getting.
I know the bishop told me the name.
It's getting closer. So and it goes. Bishop does not know name, and you see the teeth moving around, and you realize there are no lips covering the teeth. So and at this point, and it says, and it goes, get out, and it raises its head and has two bright green eyes in sockets staring at you. You have now popped out of looking into the orb, and you have stepped back, so up against the wall. So
okay.
So nothing has moved. It's like it's just sitting there. You think that you look into the mace, and you might see two little green pin dots of light glaring at you.
Oh, great.
So Shadow Scar does not see the two little green lights.
I figure only I do. So first, I'm gonna tell the warden. Whatever you do, I probably wouldn't stare at that orb.
And he goes, "What? You think we're stupid? I wouldn't." I was like, "I don't want anyone to get near that thing."
Hey man, I feel like I could have, but I did learn some stuff, so that's 100%. If it anybody else, I don't know how well that would have landed. It might not have been well with me going, but I kind of know. I've learned some stuff from that actually.
You hear the bishop's voice.
What's he say?
He said, "I told you to tread carefully."
Who was that? I know you know. Well, I'm not saying this out loud. I'm saying this in my head.
Yeah.
I know you know. Was that one of your?
So like.
Liches. Yes.
He said, "I cannot say, for it is a violation
Right, okay.
of our code."
That makes sense. I understand.
It's like someday when you accept the power,
You'll tell me.
it's like you will know.
Okay, I like that. So, out of curiosity, how did they get his soul into a hammer? Actually, forget the hammer. How did they get his soul in the first place?
So
That's bad. right?
The bishop says, "I do not know, but it's concerning that a soul could be bound to a weapon without without knowing a name."
Yeah, okay. So we're on the same level. At least I'm not. Okay, I appreciate that, Bishop. Whew. Um,
So you glance back over, and the two little green pin dots are still looking at you.
so I'm gonna ask the bishop, and he probably won't like it, but I'm like, so how bad did I mess up, Bishop?
He's like, "You were still here," which, all things considered, like, count yourself lucky. It's like if it wasn't for me, your soul would be with him.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. But that's why I wanted to do it. So thank you.
He's like, "You're very welcome there, moron."
Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, I'll take that. I'll serve that.
Yeah. Do you remember his nickname for you?
Yeah, it was incompetent, right?
Well, he's like, "Let me remind you."
Hey, man. I still have played. Look, I mean, I put it all on you, but I mean, come on.
He said, "Incompetent is better than doomed."
Hey, man. I did get my back. I appreciate that. Okay. Well, that takes care of some very interesting questions. I really did think that's what that was, but I'm gonna ask him before I go over and talk to Shadow Score. I'm gonna ask him, does he have any idea how or where I would go to find out about them being able to steal a weapon or soul to a weapon?
He said, "It's not the weapon that the soul is in. It's the orb."
Right, but okay, so I need to know how they were able to steal this soul at all. Where is there any direction you could lead me, any place, any person?
It said, "One must know one's name to be able to dig into the soul."
So if I would have known his name, would it have changed anything?
It's like you could have wielded the power because he would have accepted you for knowing who he is.
Interesting. So whoa. Hold on. Bishop, have you really told me? I mean, I know you're the bishop, but have you told us your name? I don't want to know it if you haven't, because of what just happened. Have you told us?
He says, "Slick, does your name not hold power? Why do you think I call you incompetent instead of your name?"
Now we're talking. So how did they figure out that's even more concern?
He says, "I do not know such things, incompetent. After all, you were the one here to help me learn where I've been locked up."
All right, I'm helping. I'm trying. Come on, man. I'm trying. Help me out.
So,
yeah, you did. Appreciate it.
So he says, I am learning and I am teaching what I am allowed to teach."
So I'm not going to go over there right now. So was there anybody that you all trusted enough to give your name?
No one.
I didn't think so. So interesting. What about the king? Does he know? Not you know.
The king.
Yes, the king. You're the king that you know. Does he know you're all asleep?
The great king.
The great king. Yes.
It's like, no.
Not even he knows your name.
It says, "One tells no name."
Oh, hey.
So one must earn that. No one has ever earned my name, incompetent.
Hey, well, I feel like if this is the kind of power that you can wield, knowing a name, I don't blame you. I agree with you. I have not earned it here. I agree 110%.
Keys come in different shapes and sizes.
Interesting. So, just out of curiosity, the person that wielded this hammer, they would have probably had to know the name to wield the hammer and get power from it, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm on the right path. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So that could be a reason that they were looking for you in the first place, because they wanted to wield your power and learn your name.
You're like very, very good. You have graduated from a baby to a toddler.
Hey, we're moving up. That's all I care about. We're moving up. You just wait, buddy. We'll be at the top. Okay. So before I go in there, before we proceed any further, you got any advice for me?
Don't die.
Okay, fair enough. That's good.
It's like it took me a long time to get eyes and ears. I don't feel like losing another one, but don't worry. It's like I'll bring you back.
Oh, I know you will. Oh, I'm sure. I appreciate it. I know you got my back. So
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna be if you bring me back, but I do appreciate it.
So, well, you will move a lot slower and speak a lot worse.
Okay.
So it
Yeah, how about if you could help me? Well, you've already helped me keep me alive today, but if you keep me alive, that'd be awesome.
so I'm assuming Shadow Scar is still looking.
Yeah, so I think I'm kind of done with the bishop for now. So of course he's still gonna stay with me, but I'm gonna go over and see if Shadow Scar has found anything on the armor or about the armor.
All right. Investigation.
Yes. Okay. Okay, not bad. 15.
So he's looking at it. It looks like the armor is built on. It's got to be drow. It has to have been made by drow.
Okay.
It's like their craftsmanship. Again, they are still elves.
Right.
And so it's laced with several underground materials from drow.
Okay.
Through it there are thin layers of dragon scale that are like pleated. So it's almost like looking at it even affects your psychic abilities, because it's almost like it's hard to thinking about the
That's impressive. So whoever made this armor is a very good blacksmith, craftsman, whatever.
Yeah, it's almost like it absorbs your thoughts.
Oh my gosh.
And blocks it.
Like that.
Yeah. Let's roll an insight for him.
Oh, 17.
All right, so he really deducts that it's probably why she was able to use sneak attacks so easily, because focusing on her, or like your thoughts don't really direct towards her.
Man, that's impressive. Okay.
So
A lot of stuff.
then he goes, what were we talking about again? He's been near the armor too long.
I'm gonna tell him to back up a little bit. This armor could be affecting you. And since I definitely know that, I'm not gonna look at it very long either.
You happen to glance back towards the mesa, and the eyes are still they've followed you.
So I mean,
you may make out an outline of teeth.
I'm gonna just real quick in my mind. I mean, like, Bishop, should I be worried about that?
He was like, I did pull you out. Maybe some of you could still be there.
Oh, that's a little bit scary as well. So we're just pretending like I didn't hear that. Okay. So I'm gonna go tell the warden, which he might already know. I guess they're obviously way more magical than me. I'm gonna ask him what they found out about the armor.
Right. He's like, we've not really messed with it. We've crated it up, and it's on that, and we cover it up, and we've been putting it in a box. No one feels comfortable being around it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him that it does dull your thoughts, so do be careful. Don't focus on it too long. Don't kind of be around it too long. It does. You all were right to be wary of her equipment. Just be careful around it.
So he's like, you don't have to tell me. He said, I don't want to be around it for more than 10-15 minutes. And so, to be honest, this is probably the longest I've been around it, being able to even look at it.
Okay, well, we won't be too much longer. I do, again, thank you for being here and giving us this opportunity.
So he asks if it's okay if you all could cover it up.
Yes, please, go ahead and do it. I'm 100% behind you. So I'll go over and cover it up. Okay, well, I'm going to ask him if it would be okay for me to go ahead and question Dan.
Yeah, he says you may, but he said, I don't know what's scarier, what she was wearing, or the person themselves.
Yeah, she's pretty scary, but I've met some pretty scary people too. So we'll see.
He said, do not get near her.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
So he's like, you may proceed.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk in.
At this point, you see some steps and you start going down, and it's almost like you feel the weight. It's almost like gravity is almost changing. You pass the steps, and at this point, what comes into view is a lady standing in the middle, bound by what almost looks like psychonic chains. That holding her in place, the standing. She has no weapons or armor, but she almost stands like she still has the weight of her equipment. Like stands very, grounded. To where through, you can see a little bit of her frame. Again, she's not overly large, but you can tell that there is strength and leanness, and like from the way her clothes are on her. So, but you can very much tell that she is a woman, and she's got longer hair than what you thought must have been in her helm. You see her darker hair, and those eyes that just, she doesn't move her head as you come in slowly, but her eyes have followed you.
Okay.
It's like you probably almost feel more discomfort by her eyes than those green eyes. Than those green eyes. Like literally, like before you were going into someone's soul. With her, it's almost like she's peered into your soul.
Okay. I'm gonna start saying, so how have you been?
She looks and goes, you can do better.
You do. I do have to say, you do remind me of your mom.
I don't think that. I don't know if that was a good thing to say. It's like she doesn't move, but you probably see her neck tense up a little bit.
I just want to feel kind of responsive.
So she can answer a roll though for persuasion.
Okay.
Or you can just do a straight charisma.
Oh, it's just straight charisma.
Yeah, you can just do straight charisma since it wasn't really intimidation or anything.
No, it's not great. Fine.
She looks and she goes, looks like my mother before or after she was in a cauldron.
Listen, I didn't have anything to do with that. I'm not sure if you did either.
She said you did find it. Did you not? As in you found it?
We found it, yes. We did.
So, because I can smell her blood on you, so I know that you were close to the cauldron.
You're not wrong. I was. I'm the first one to see it, actually.
So she says, "What about that spot on your knee?"
What spot?
So look. Do a perception.
Okay. Okay. If 13. Sorry, 13.
So you look down at your knees and you see ever so slightly there is a small blood stain. It's almost like something has dropped on you. So
really?
it's like it's been there for a while.
Huh.
And it's like you think back using this is using your passive intelligence and wisdom, and you think back when the wall came down on you.
I was in it, yeah.
So there may have been some of that cauldron touched, like you may have gotten some of it on you. So you may have a drop of the blood because it's not your blood, because it's a little darker than normal. And you think by this point it had come off, but it is not.
Huh. I'm just gonna say.
But it's very subtle. It's just.
Right. I hadn't noticed that until you pointed it out.
So she closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. She's like, I can feel my mother. I can feel her presence.
What kind of ritual did you all do to turn you and Ava into dragons? That you can feel her presence right now.
Well, can you not feel family?
Fair enough.
So and she said I did not do. She said I did not do the ritual. I just used it when I had to. So, and hold on, I'm going to take a small break for a second, and that you can gather your thoughts.